Coming up is Brian Elder.
Yes, he's perfect.
Awesome. And we're live here on Instagram with LVnthelife, LView Rewind. Brian's actually from episode 2, so that was like way long ago.
Yes.
And we're so glad to have him back here on
It's
our
so
show.
awesome to see you again.
You guys too, yeah. This is great. This is awesome. I like the shirts. This is awesome.
So, yeah, we have a question already. We want to know what's the status on Death and Compromise Season 1?
Alright. So right now it's in distributors' hands. So they're doing all everything they're doing right now. So we got everything to them, and then after that, it goes. I mean, right now they're working to see where it's going to go. They're going to be reaching out to Netflix, Hulu, and I think they said Vudu, and everybody they're reaching out to. And so it is being distributed. We just don't know where yet. But they have everything that they need. So we're in a waiting boat to see where it's going to be distributed with this distributor. So
Where do you think it'll go?
they think it's going to go a lot of different places.
Really?
Yeah, they're going streaming, mostly streaming a lot, and they are going to do some syndicated, but a lot of streaming sites. I mean, did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did that answer your question? No J 2003. I hope that did. I don't know. That was a great question. Well, how do you think filmmakers are doing with the process of distribution now? Because I think especially movie theaters are being closed off. What's your thought on that, and what do you recommend maybe people to go into in that area?
I think now, because everything is shutting down and everything is not like it was, I think now is a good time for people because, people are going to want, especially if you can't go anywhere, if you're not going to go anywhere or whatever your choice is, now's the time where people can be watching online, watching TV, watching all these streaming sites and stuff, and if people are not making content, like example, if Hollywood's not making content, or as much content right now, it leaves the doors open for other people to make content, for people to watch while they're at home or whatever they're doing and stuff, or if they're working from home or whatever they're doing. So now's a good time, I think, for people to be actually making content and getting it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So especially months ago was the perfect time when everything was locked down. It was the perfect time to make content and get it out there. So.
Yeah, well, that's great. We have a question from monkey named Dibogo. I love it. Okay.
Monkey named
Do you
Pogo.
enjoy acting or directing more?
Oh, that's hard. Next question. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No.
Ask the question again. I was talking
I'm just
when you
kidding.
asked it.
That's a really, really good question because I like them both for different reasons. Oh man, that's tough. I've never really sat there and thought about that question before. I don't know who you are. That's a great question. Thank you for letting me think about that. I don't know because I like acting because I like to be able to get in character and do things that like to be able to make somebody feel a certain way or whatever by being a character and being able to portray that and be something different than what to get away from reality also. But directing, I like creating. So I like to be able to create content. I like to be able to to look at my shots, and I like working with other actors, whether I'm acting with them or whether I get the chance to direct them or put them in the position that I need them to be in to be on film. So I like them for different reasons, but man, that is such a good question. You stumped me on that one. Yeah, I like them both for different reasons, but I'd say maybe acting more. If I had to choose right now, I'd say acting more. By just a little bit though, because I love directing too.
Maybe for you, it's what are you working on right now for yourself? What, as in just where you are at this point, because a while back ago, you were working on some things, but it's been months now, so I'm just curious where you're at now.
Well, right now, we're like I said, Death and Compromise is being distributed. We're waiting on that. I'm still working on different scripts that I'm trying to get out. And then also the other thing is I played music back in the day, and I just started playing music again. And so I wrote a song called Dear God, and it's actually on my Facebook page. But I'm right now in the process of recording that. I got one radio station said they want to play it, and I'm going to be pushing to other radio stations. And so that's what I'm working on right now too, is music again. And it's mostly going to be Christian rock. Like think of like Jeremy Camp, Mercy Me, things like that. So I'm really excited about that.
Casting Crowns.
Yes, and like Casting Crowns and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hillsong.
Yeah, Hillsong. Exactly. Yeah. There you go. See, yeah.
Oh, don't say I'm
Perfect. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So no, I just started doing that. And the funny, I'll tell you the story of it real quick. I played music like years ago, but like this is my testimony on this song because like I was sitting there, and I was actually, and it was back in March, and I was going through a little bit of depression. All this stuff was going on, everything was happening and stuff, and so I was asking God to lead me, to give me something to do so I can serve Him, better and do more. And I felt like, like God or the Holy Spirit had told me to pick up my guitar, and I hadn't picked up my guitar in years. Other than like a little bit here and there, but not really much. So I picked up my guitar, and then He was like, I had a bulletin board in my bedroom, and I had a letter that I had written that said Dear God, and I had a letter that I'd written in a writing class that we did years ago, and I had a pen to that. And he was like, and I didn't know what I was going to be playing or anything. He's like, grab the letter. So I felt like he was telling me to grab the letter. So I grabbed the letter, and the first thing was Dear God, and I started messing with it. And that's the first lyric of the song, and it progressed from there. And I mean, now I've got a radio station that want to play the song. That's all God. So I'm just testimony. I'm giving a testimony there. I'm excited to see what He's going to do with this.
It's amazing what God can do.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
He can open doors and nobody can
Yes.
shut.
Yes.
But so I'm excited to see what He's going to do with this.
It's really cool that you talked about that.
Yeah. We just had somebody ask about what you were doing on music, and they're like, never mind, she's answering.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. So check it out for person who's asked a question. It's on Facebook. It's or on YouTube. You can check it on YouTube. It's just a recorded version for now until the actual studio version comes out.
Yeah. Let's see. What maybe words of advice or inspirational words you have for people in these times where it feels like maybe there's not much to do, but I mean, for me, I feel like I've developed new skills that I never knew I had. So
No, that's good. Develop skills. Keep on working at whatever you want to do. Find out what it is you want to do. Now's the time to find out if you don't know what it is you want to do. You have downtime now. You can think about it. I'd say never give up. Don't ever let somebody tell you can't do something. Don't ever don't let it bring you down. Just keep on being motivated to do the things that that make you happy, that you want to do. And I'm going to throw out there also, always put God first. It's like LV was saying, He can open doors that you can't imagine what He can do for you. So I'd say that's the biggest one. Put God first. Because even it says you seek the kingdom of heaven first, He will supply everything else. And I believe it. I can testify in so many things in my life that He's done. So that's one thing. Just keep on going. Just don't stop. Don't give up. If you love it that much and it's meant to be, you will get there. That's my words of wisdom. If anybody wants it. So
where can we find you online?
Facebook, Brian Elder, or Brian Elder Actor. I have two different, the regular page and my profile, whatever you want to call it, the page or whatever. The acting page. YouTube, you can look up Brian Elder Music, and Instagram, Brian_Elder.
How long have you been in the entertainment industry?
Entertainment, most of my life, but acting and film stuff, I started about about 9 years ago.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I just wasn't sure if you were like prior to the 8-9 mark, like you were doing music, but like at what age did you start when you were little?
Music, yeah. I have pictures that my mom had when I was like 5 years old, and I have I don't know if you remember Dukes of Hazzard, it's gonna age me, but Dukes of Hazzard guitar, like a little fish string guitar, like in my hand at 5 years old at Christmas. I didn't know how to play it, nothing, and I remember at 9 years old, that's what I wanted to do, was play music.
Dukes of
And,
Hazzard isn't that bad. I mean,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I think
no.
of Jessica Simpson in the early 2000s with
Yeah.
what is it? John Knoxville.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Johnny Knoxville. Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville. I mean, so I don't know. I think of just the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't think of somebody older or anything.
Okay, good. Because this is earlier than 2000.
I think of Jessica Simpson and Johnny Knoxville just jumping, going right through a barn.
Yeah.
Since
Oh
you were
yeah.
9, then.
Oh, you're thinking of that Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
the-
we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. That was a little newer. So, but yeah. No, so that's I've been doing that most of my life, and then just the film stuff since the last 9 years.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for
And
having
everybody
me.
say bye-bye. Thanks for being
Bye.
here.
See you guys. Thank you.
Alright. Bye, you guys. From LVnthelife, keep loving, keep following, keep liking. Bye.
See ya.